So I'm standing here by Bet HaMeyasdim, the founder's house in Sderot, and I'm going to take you through a tour in this little area of town. This is the main street where there have been battles all around, and the animal shelter that you guys know is right here around the corner. I'm sure you can see how deserted the place is. There's no one here, really. I'm not so sure I should be walking here alone, to be completely honest. Probably not the smartest thing I've done in my life. I'm right by the animal assistant, the therapy center actually, and we have volunteers that come here and feed the animals. I was not able to go in, but I'm sure you understand that when we had 3 days of fighting here, when the place was not secure, it was very hard to reach the animals and to help them. And right now the center, of course, doesn't accept, there are no therapists here and there's no animal therapy going on. We just have people that come in and take care of the animals. I cannot imagine the amount of trauma that the animals have been through. And maybe we'll do some recovery together, right? The animals and the kids and the people. And that's what animal therapy is really about. From Bet HaMeyasdim, from the founder's house, through this main street, Herzl Street. For those of you that have been here, the Hummus Shel Tchina, right? It's right here, of course, closed. Nothing going on here but press, really. And right now, I am gonna go through this main street so you'll understand. Again, all these cars, don't be fooled, they're all press. Not a lot of citizens left in the city. Roughly 4,000 residents, and that's all people that decided that they're staying in town. So if you walk, you can see glass everywhere. There are damages to the houses, damages to buildings, and really, there were, from what I understand, there were bodies here and blood everywhere. And of course, they cleaned it up, thank God. And now I want to show you, just so you understand, this is where the community unit is, right here. And the police is right next to it, where the biggest battle in Sderot was. This is what used to be the police station. There's nothing left, but over 20 policemen dead. And a lot of devastation. I don't know if you can see the roofs on people's houses that are gone and demolished. Can you imagine all the people that live right across the street, hearing the gunshots, seeing the fight, and terrified because these Hamas terrorists walked into people's homes and they murdered people. So the danger was imminent. It was really, really dangerous to be here, and so a lot of people paid with their lives. What I want to show is how close all of this is in the proximity to the Resilience Center. Anyone that knows the Resilience Center know how important it is in times of a crisis, in times of war. You see how close it is, right? This is the Resilience Center and this is the police. It's right here. You know, I want to stand right next to the Resilience Center because I've worked there for years. The Resilience Center is one of the most important places in this town. Helps people cope with trauma, and during crisis they go to people's homes. They help people calm down and get regulated. They do it by going to their homes. They do it by taking calls, and they bring people in here. You have to understand, or maybe you do, and I'm just stating the obvious here, that during this time, this war, no one was able to come into the Resilience Center. It was very, very dangerous. And so what we had to do, what the mayor decided to do, is to bring all the therapists and the director of the Resilience Center to the headquarters of the city. And they've been working from there, understanding that for the first 2 or 3 days, when it was very dangerous to be on the streets, no one was able to go out and help people, but they did it on the phone. And then eventually we started doing home calls, only with security with us, or with them, with the therapists. And the resilience centers really still work and operate fully in all the places where people were evacuated. So you will see them in the Dead Sea, in hotels, or in Eilat, or in Tel Aviv, or in Jerusalem, where we have our population. And also, they give a lot of help over the phone. We all understand that this is going to take time to recover. It's going to take time to convince the people that it is safe here. It's going to take time and a lot of work and a lot of therapy hours to get people to feel safe, secure, and also to get over their trauma. So this is the situation right here, right now in Sderot.